Please welcome to the stage Sean Grissom.
Hello, everybody, and everybody out there in internet land. Actually, I want everybody in the audience to find a camera. Find a camera and wave to that camera somewhere. There's a couple back there, there's some over here, and say, "Welcome to the show." You're here in spirit. It's a great thing. My name is Sean Grissom. This is a cello that I built. I play in the subways of New York. Actually, tomorrow I will be playing at the Chelsea Market, and then I will be in the subways Thursdays and Fridays, and then, you know, it's always a great thing there to be above and below and just to play everywhere. This is our 17th year of doing the Holiday Vaudeville here. We want to thank the Kennedy Center. Let's have a big round hand for them. Big hand for all of our staff and sound people and our ushers. I'm going to start off with a good little song to get us in the spirit here. On tonight's show, from Boulder, Colorado, we have Cindy Marvell, a juggler. The Alexandria Kleztet will be the backing band and doing their own stuff because this is the first, I think it's every 7 years that Hanukkah and Christmas occur at the same time, so it's kind of a fun thing. And we're very glad that you've come to spend your time with us tonight and enjoy the show. Well, as you can see, I'm really not orchestra material. Even though I must say, I enjoy the fact that my music stand is from the NSO. So this may be as close to the orchestra gig as I'm going to get. I started playing on the Broadway in 65th Street, right across from Lincoln Center. So while people were going to see the highbrow music across that way, I was doing the... And there really is, no difference about all these things. I think I will do a Cajun song for you today. Now you got to learn a Cajun yell. Kind of goes like this. Aye! Try that one more time on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Aye! Excellent. So funny, different parts of the country have different ways of yelling. I've lived in New York for 40 years, and the general yell they use there, yo! Now, depending which borough or parts of the city you are, there are extra words added before and after, but it is a family show. You know, now the interesting thing, too, is that I grew up in Texas, and the cowboys and stuff, they go, yee-haw! But there is no way you can do a yee-haw in Manhattan. You know, I know the TV show McCloud came and went, you know, but it's just like, yeah, no, that just doesn't work. So I always think a Cajun yell of going IE is a really good, safe way that you're not giving away that you're not from New York, but you really are kind of trying to fit in with everybody there. Interesting thing about Louisiana and stuff like that, it flew under a lot of flags, and by the time they got up all the French signs, Spain got a hold of New Orleans, and then they ripped the signs down and put up Spanish signs, and then by the time that happened, France got it back, and then they had to rip the signs down. And I'm a member of like 3 unions, and I really feel that the next union I want to go in is road construction. DPW, really, because it's like I've watched them dig up a road, lay something down, cover it up, next guy comes in and digs it up and do it. I'm going, next time I won't have to practice so much. Here's a little Latin tune. Oh, thank you. One thing I did want to point out to our viewing audience on the worldwide stream that you do not have, everyone that came to the show tonight, all millenniums of them, got a paper bag. And inside this number 2 paper bag, and actually, interesting fact, bags are labeled by how many pounds fit in them. So a number 1 bag is 1 pound. This is a number 2 bag. Grocery bags are number 20 bags. So obviously, 20 pounds of grocery. And inside, there is a mint and a kazoo that we will be doing stuff. There you go. Now, as part of this, there will be interaction. And is there someone down here who wants to make their Kennedy Center debut? How about you, young man? Your hand shot up really quickly. Step over here. Now remember, parental units of this fine young man here. Come on. All these shows are archived on the Kennedy Center. So you have such good blackmail stuff for years to come, decades to come. What's your name, young man?
Casey.
Casey, and where are you from? Do you know what town you live in? Is it somewhere in America?
Yes.
Okay, that's important. That's all I want to know. Now, Casey, I have 2 very important questions to ask you.
Yes.
All right, first of all, are your hands kind of clean?
Yes.
Let me see. Excellent job, really, Casey. Now, so you're batting 1,000 at the moment. Now, the next important question is, I need to borrow. I don't want it. Can I borrow your right hand? You got both of them right. Can I borrow it? It's okay. Casey, I don't want you. I want your hand. Why is your hand connected to you, Casey? What? Can't you just disconnect it and give me your hand? Why? Why is it stuck to you? Okay, I guess I'm stuck with all of it, right? Okay, can I borrow your hand? You ready? What do you think, Casey? Where'd you learn that song? You know that song, I hope. You're playing it. Do you know the name of it? What are these doing? And what are they doing? Flashing. Do you know a song that has flashing lights in it? Twinkle. Everyone, let's sing it together now with Casey. A big hand now. Everyone knows Twinkle. Here we go. And Twinkle. That was wonderful. Let's take a bow together. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Excellent job, Casey. Thank you so much. Now, the thing about a vaudeville show, you never know what's going to happen. There's really no difference between where you're sitting and where I'm standing. So keep that in mind. You never know. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together from Boulder, Colorado, juggler extraordinaire, Cindy Marvell. was great. So this is called a Diablo. I think, you know what? I think we need some drumming with this. We happen to have a drummer here. Tim Jarvis, everybody. And you know, I think maybe the bigger size version of the cello that eats a lot better might help as well. A bit of Bob. How would you like our tempo here?
1, 2, 3. very first juggling performance was a talent show to raise money for an 8th grade trip to Washington, D.C. And tonight, I'm performing with you at the Kennedy Center. Thank you. Now, I am simply delighted to be here tonight to show you one of my favorite holiday recipes, juggling style, of course. Let's not forget the most important part of any fine recipe. You will need somebody to help you out in the kitchen. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. There are too many people. We have to have a test. right. They're showing the honors on TV tonight. I would like to pronounce you a knight of the round kitchen table. A very good knight you'll make, I'm sure, and maybe the next president of the United States, Gina! What you step through here? Okay. Now take it away, Sean.
out here again. Come on, there we go. Big hand, everybody. Direct from Boulder. All right. Now, another thing that you have in your bags is a kazoo, and I know we've warmed up with that beforehand, but I think it's time because today is the third day of Christmas, so I think we should do the third day of Christmas with our kazoos. This is your first note. This is what would happen if bumblebees organized into a union. Here we go now. On the... big hand. That was great. Well, it's my honor to introduce the full aggregate conglomeration that is the Alexandria Kleztet. Big hand for them, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so very much, and happy holidays to everyone. How about it one more time for the marvelous Cindy Marvell? Yeah. And my all-time favorite electric Cajun cellist that I have heard this evening thus far, Mr. Sean Grissom. We've been doing this show, as Sean has said, we've been doing this show for 17 years now, and I love Sean dearly, even though he seems to be hell-bent on stealing my band. In any case, we are the Alexandria Kleztet, collectively speaking. Individually, however, on the violin, give it up for Miss Helen Houseman. On the double bass, Mr. Bob Abbott. Back here on drums, percussion, and other assorted toys, Mr. Tim Jarvis. And my name is Seth Keibel, and the kind of music that we play is what's called Klezmer music. Now, for the uninitiated, Klezmer is Eastern European Jewish folk music, party music. The kind of music that you would hear at a wedding or other type of village celebration in the old country. But it's also what happened to this music when over 2.5 million Jews traveled across the Atlantic Ocean at the end of the 19th, beginning of the 20th century. And those old world sounds began to mix with the sounds of the new world. Early jazz, Dixieland, Tin Pan Alley, other sounds of New York at the turn of the century. And the result in many ways is a quintessentially American form of music. Now, we're going to deviate from our pre-planned program here briefly because, you know, this may come as a shock to you, but all of us in the Alexandria Kleztet, we're nerds. And as you may know, today we lost a truly intergalactic icon in Miss Carrie Fisher. And we're saddened by that, but we don't want to be sad about that. We want to be happy. So we're going to celebrate her legacy and pay tribute to her with this next tune that you may recognize, that we first heard in a bar far, far away. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to play one more song before we bring back Cindy and Sean for our big finale. But before we play this final song, I got to say a couple of things. First of all, I got to thank everyone who helped put on this show. I mean, it's just a tremendous team they have down here at the Kennedy Center. We got Bob on sound, making us sound good for y'all. We got Ari on the lights, making us look good for y'all. We have the fabulous team who are broadcasting this show live over the worldwide internets and archiving it for posterity, so thousands of years from now, when aliens come to Earth, they can watch this performance. We have Mary, Kristen, Yvette, and Cody. If you guys could just wave your fingers in front of the camera right there, that would be great, so everyone at home can see you. And then, most importantly, I'd like to thank everyone's favorite jolly people in red at this time of year, the Kennedy Center ushers. We love them. You know, speaking of the holidays, it's Christmas. It's also the fourth night of Hanukkah. And it's never too early to start on your holiday shopping for next year. Yes. So along those lines, there is a merch table in the back with the fabulous Tarika manning it. And there are CDs for sale. We have some recordings out. Sean has some wonderful albums out. There are some DVDs that Cindy has. And they all make fabulous presents for your friends and family, mostly because no one already owns copies. So stop by the merch table on the way back. Say hi to Tarika anyhow. She looks lonely. I'm sure she'd appreciate the company. So we're going to do one last song before we bring everyone up for the finale. This is another one of these traditional Klezmer tunes. We hope you enjoy it and have a very good rest of your holiday season.
for the Alexandria Kleztet. Seth, great stuff. Helen, Bob, and Tim. I feel like we should play something again together, right? And Seth, please join us too this time. I don't want you to feel left out on this. You know, really, it's okay. We're all family here. And Cindy, you can join us too. I always like to. We're getting ready for the big finale, folks. So. Now for the big wrap-up here. So, everyone get out their kazoos. And don't forget, I didn't forget you with the kazoos. Don't worry. So, the next two tunes are in D, if you want to know what that is. It's this. First, we're going to do Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly. 1, 2, ready, and... A wonderful hand. Now the next one we'll do Jingle Bells, and I like doing Jingle Bells like 3 times. And again, it's same key of D. And yourselves a wonderfully big hand. All right. Now we're here for the really big finale. Now, unfortunately, the big finale we cannot practice. The big finale is a one-shot deal. So there's no practicing. We're going to be doing an Auld Lang Syne, and then we're going to do a countdown practice for New Year's. And only after we get to the bottom of the countdown, in single digits, will we do something that we shall remain to be nameless at the moment now, because I don't want anyone practicing. So at such time as we finish, we are going to welcome in the new year with some wonderful percussive sounds. I want to wish everyone a wonderful and happy, safe holiday and a wonderful new year. So here we go. Auld Lang Syne. Big bow. Cindy Marvell, the Alexandria Kleztet, thank you all very much. Thank you all. Have a safe and happy. Keep the kazoos. I don't want them back. Thank you all. Have a good and safe.